this is the favorite journey I have ever recorded because this is not one success journey. This is not two success journeys. These are four success journeys combined, right? Sudha, Ram, Priya, and Vanita. All these family members, how they cleared PMP is just amazing. It all started with Sudha, and she made sure everyone cleared. I would say even it all started more with Ram because he was the one who paid for everybody.
He made the first payments.
Yeah,
He paid for everybody.
yeah, he paid for everybody along the way, right? I still remember, Vanita, you don't know that when you joined the program, I was in a conference and right, and you said I want to do the same way when like when the Priya will come to the class, I will come like one of
Yeah,
the best friends I have seen.
we are.
This month, this
Definitely,
month,
yes.
this month, Vinita is not available. This month, I'm not available. This month, and so beautiful. Like when we were doing the class, I asked her, Vanita, to book the exam. All of us were asking. Priya made her force to book the
Yes.
exam. Priya told me I went to her home and I made her book the exam. Was
Yes.
it Priya?
Yeah.
This,
So, Amir, the interesting thing is Priya was not enrolling first time, right?
uh,
Like I had texted Amir on the side requesting like, can you reach out to Priya and convince her to join? She doesn't know that yet. Today only she came to know. Yes. And then she was not ready to join.
uh,
Later, she was not ready to postpone the exam.
no, this is a very interesting thing that we have here. Like, I still remember the first call I had with Ram regarding Priya, right? And Priya had so many challenges, all the challenges in the book, right? Some
Yeah.
out of the book also, right? All the challenges she had this. Like when I Priya, today I will tell you that when somebody referred someone, 99% of the time I don't try to sell them. I don't try to convince them. For example, I need to convince Sudha. I never have to convince Vanita. Only Vanita, there are two things to that discuss. She's not gonna pay 899. She wants to pay the same as Priya did. I said, okay. That's then she said I want to pay in two parts, half now, half later. When I remember, I said, okay, perfectly fine. Apart from that, there was nothing like, but with you, I had like there were so many things. You were not confident in yourself. I hope
Yeah,
this
definitely.
certification now with the best scorecard, I don't know what else it will do, but one thing for sure, it will give you at least 10 times more confidence. Yes, you can boost your careers. Right?
Yeah,
Everyone,
definitely, definitely,
yeah.
Sam.
That as a mom, as a person, like, and I want to tell this thing. This happened at every single day at my home also. Like my wife, she is earning like near to 200,000, which is a good salary in US as a software engineer. Very good salary. And she was showing me a technical project manager job in Meta. I said, apply. No, I don't think so. I'm capable. I said, seriously, you're PMP, PGMP, ACP. We have this thing, right? We have this syndrome. Those people who are not capable, they are underconfidence. Those people who are capable, those people who are not capable, they are overconfidence. Like they can do the, and
Right.
those people who can do that, they think, no, we are imposter, we cannot do that. So this, I hope with this as a back and with all the challenges, I want to put it this way, like Sudha was the only one who almost had no challenges in her journey. Her journey was like this. Nothing, no big problem inside. Yes, she had some, she wanted to move a son problem, etc. But not as such, like Ram suddenly have to take care of it. He was actually leading Sudha. He was ahead, Sudha was behind. And suddenly Ram detract, Sudha went ahead. I remember all the journeys. But Vanita has been very beautiful in her journey. Once she decided, she joined most of the coaching call. Right, Vanita? She joined
Yes.
most of the coaching call, worked into it. Enough from my side. I want to hear it, your side story, starting from Sudha.
Prem, sorry. Well, I want to add one more thing, Amir. Vinita's success story is half complete without her husband Prem.
Ah,
And he has been a very good support and a very close friend of mine. So I
Yeah.
just wanted to mention him there.
Yeah, he used to keep pushing Prem to push Vinita.
I know.
like this is a very beautiful thing. And I always, somebody, like I was having a discussion, one of the student asking, sir, I am in my career, so my family is thinking I should marry. 100%. I said, if you get a right woman, if you get a right woman, that will 10x your career. I have been lucky,
That's true.
right? Like it's both way. It's both way. That if you get a right spouse, they will 10x your career. And if you do not get a right spouse, God helps you. I cannot say
That's true.
Then we do PMP.
Ram, no. Then we don't do PMP.
Okay, so starting from you, if you can share the journey with Priya and Vanita, and then because you are not only their relatives, you are not only working with her, you are their coach, officially from my side also. You are their coach, your facilitator, and you even went to their home right now. Like, I was actually, Priya, to be very true, I had told my wife in the morning, today Priya has an exam, and it's not the exam of just Priya, it's the exam of 4 or 5 people attached at one point, right? So Santosh, me, everybody there. So Sudha, how hard it has been for you? And this is you both are the first two students or first students that my other facilitator said, sir, can you give it to Sudha? I'm sure she can manage better, right? Sudha, if you
Oh, I
can,
was so bad. Only
So,
Sudha can
yeah.
manage us.
yes, Sudha.
So it was like we made a WhatsApp group, me, Priya, and
Ah,
Vinita.
okay.
Yeah, we had our own WhatsApp group. And all the questions, all the brainstorming, everything happened in that WhatsApp group. So it was like, all three of us. And then sometimes Vinita used to be overwhelmed, sometimes Priya used to be overwhelmed. So that if one was overwhelmed, other two will chip in and then,
Yeah.
bring that person up. And if Vinita was overwhelmed, Priya used to call Vinita, or I used to call Vinita. So it was always a team effort. I will not tell that this is my own facilitation or something like that. It was more of three friends discussing, how to clear this PMP for both of them actually.
Awesome, awesome,
So
awesome,
it was really,
awesome.
this was a different journey because it was not like I was pushing them or something. It was like brainstorming, discussing, Vinita coming over to my place or Priya coming over to my place, or we were clearing or solving some mocks together or something like that. It was very nice. So yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it happened like that.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Let's go to you, Vanita, then I'll come to Priya because she cleared it today. Vanita, how was this journey for you? Why did you choose PMP? And how did it went for you? To be true, the journey is 2 months, right? In the batch 8 ended, and then you guys started. You already took the date for 2 months and we worked into backward. So yeah, how did it went for you?
Um, First of all, I really have to thank you, Amir. And with you, like you said, it all started with Ram. So I think he's the main culprit behind this. It started with him. So I have to say thank you to him because I cleared. And then Sudha came into the picture. And I think most of it, I would give my most credit would go to Priya because if it was not her, I would not be doing this for sure. Because somewhere in my mind it was there that okay, और कुछ नहीं तो चलो प्रिया है, क्योंकि आप जब पढ़ रहे होते हो, there are times where you're getting into that shell, you don't want to do it anymore, and especially when you have kids, you have family, and I had some extra commitments which I unknowingly signed up for, didn't realize, that the time that I'll have to spend for my studies plus my other commitments that I have signed up for. So, all in all, it was extremely taxing, I would say. Extremely, uh, I was rushed a lot. But in the end, I think I could manage it very well because I had a lot of people supporting me. Like I said, it was Ram, Priya, Sudha, my husband. Um, and not to mention, I have to say, Saeed Bhai also did his part very well in keeping us in line and bringing us at a point, all this team effort, it's a team effort where got us to a point. And especially Sudha, she kept on saying that don't worry, ho jayega, don't worry, ho jayega. Because there were some mocks where I barely was like, oh God, I'm not doing this at all, you know. But then Sudha kept on saying, don't worry, just keep going, don't worry, keep doing RCA, you will be there, you will be there. And yes, there was a day where I went over my target. I got over 80%, and I was like, okay, now I got it, you know. So it was a great learning experience, I think, for sure.
It was a great learning experience. Okay. What about you? I'll go back and forth. Priya, what about you? With all the challenges that you had.
Yes, it was definitely a very difficult journey for me because of my health challenges. And I had some work, demanding work also, because whatever I studied in PMP is what I'm doing at work, but I'm doing it the wrong way. So I had to, keep my office brain at work, come back home and shift my brain to the PMP brain. So it was very challenging for me that I need to forget whatever I'm doing at work and then, unlearn and then learn every day, unlearn and learn. So that was very challenging for me. But then I had a very good study partner, Vinita. Every day we used to check on each other. Where are you? What did you do? And, whatever mocks we did, RCAs, we used to put it in the WhatsApp group, and Sudha used to explain. And then that's how we used to learn. Initially, I had trouble doing the RCA. It was very difficult to do RCA for me because I might as well do another mock. It was taking a long time to do the RCA. So, but then eventually, Sudha mentioned that you have to do RCA. There's no way around it. So then I started doing RCA, and that really helped me. And she made me do all the mocks possible. I did so many mocks, and she has been a great coach. And any time of the day or night you text her with questions, you'll see an immediate response from her. And thanks to Saeed Bhai also, he has been, initially my facilitator, and he has also pushed me a lot, made sure that I do the RCA. So thanks to Saeed Bhai. Other than that, yeah, of course, my husband, Ram. So until yesterday night, he was sitting with me and he was going over all the important formulas and everything. He's very good at formulas. So he is the one who, made me make sure that I got the formulas correct. And I did get 2 CPI formulas in the question paper, but it
Yeah.
was a difficult journey though, but I'm glad it's all over
Okay.
and it ended on a happy note.
Okay. So when you say it was a difficult journey, was it because of health or
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah,
Because
it was because of health. I was falling sick very often, medication side effects and all those things. But even when I was lying down, I used to just keep my laptop and I used to just keep reading something PMP. If I'm not able to do the mock, I would I would be reading something or the other related to PMP. Just that I didn't have the energy to do the mock.
And your boss passed it.
So, and I had some issue at work also. My boss suddenly passed away, so all the work got dumped on me.
yeah, I remember.
And that also I learned a lot from that also, because whatever being taught in PMP is what my boss was doing, and that got dumped on me, and I got to learn it while doing PMP. So that was a I mean, good and bad, but it was a learning curve.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's an important thing into that. It was a learning curve. Okay, Vanita, coming back to you, how was your exam yesterday? Like, were you guys a school friend or you became friend when you guys came in US?
Yes. Actually, we both work also together.
Okay.
And
She replaced me. Vinita
I
replaced
replaced
me
Priya.
at work. I
Yeah,
interviewed her.
I
I moved to a
replaced
different, they
Priya's
put me in a
spot.
different
I took
project.
over her spot. She moved to
Yeah.
another project, and I took over her project.
Yeah, I was the product owner and she took over my position, and now I'm a project manager for a different project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vanita, so how was the exam for you? How did you manage time? Like all the things Alice used to ask, if you remember, we always have to.
Ali's questions, yes, of
Yeah.
course. We all know about that.
Yeah.
So going back to Ali's question number 1, what was the percentage? I think mine was, I would say 60% agile, I would say I would broadly classify my entire exam as to agile, teams, and stakeholder, and a little bit of communication. That's it. No procurement at all. I did not have anything from cost, maybe just one question from cost. I did not have anything from schedule, nothing, absolutely nothing. It was highly, highly, highly dominated stakeholder communication, teams, and agile. Communication also I would give last. It was mainly teams and stakeholder and agile for me.
Mm.
My section one was very easy,
Mm.
but I was still settling down. It was like a new thing. So I took my time. I did not rush. I kept on remembering your words, Amir, slow down. So I was just making sure I'm slowing down. And because I know Sudha kept on saying, I'm reading very fast. I have to slow down. I have to slow down. So that was one thing in my head, that I have to consciously slow down myself and then go through. So I think my first section I finished early, but the mistake that I did was I started flagging in section one. And I had probably 2 minutes left when I almost completed my first section. So I was at 77 minutes, I think, when I finished my first section. But then I started reviewing the flagged ones, and I didn't realize that you have to unflag everything. And then that took over some time from me. So I unflagged, one by one, each one, and then it just went off. So I think I spent extra minute and a half. So I was 81 minutes something that I took my break. 81 minutes or 82 minutes, I took my first break.
Mm.
Then after that, I did not flag any question. I just wrote it down if I had to. But honestly, I did not, because I remember Sudha instructing me that do not flag anything. If it's okay to spend 1 or 2 seconds extra, think about it, and then you go ahead and answer. So I followed that point. I took a second extra. I took a extra thought, and then I answered my next set of questions, and I did not flag nothing. And my second set was also pretty easy for me. There were no drag and drops. I had no drag and drops. I had no formula questions. Um, Second question was, I would say there were some questions which were lengthy for me, but second went fine. I was in within time, within 70 minutes, I finished it. I took my second break. But then when I came back for my third one, I think that was like a bomb for me. It was quite challenging. I had long questions. um, there were some questions which were very twisted for me, like, I read it once, I read it twice, but then I remembered, Amir, servant leadership, if there are some questions where you don't understand, and there will be some questions like that. So I applied that servant leadership thought process, and certain words that even Sudha had trained us on. I just looked at the question, glanced it once. I did not understand. I just understood what they probably might be looking for. So I kind of understood that, and I looked at the 4 points, and I eliminated two. And then out of the two, I picked up the best one, and I just moved on to the next one, because I know I would be scrambling towards the end if I did not do that. So I kind of just sailed through most of the questions like that. I would say around last section, 20%, I would say, were questions which were very tricky and very twisted and very long, and I did not have time, and I did not want to rush, because there would be some easier questions which I know I'm going to get 100%. I did not want to lose those questions out. So these ones I kind of let it go. I did a good job of analyzing it and thinking through it, but I didn't spend too much time on them.
Mm. Okay.
So that's how I would summarize my overall exam process, I would say.
Okay, perfectly fine. If you can put the same, Priya, for you.
Yes, so all my 180 questions were not more than 3 lines. Most of them were 2 lines, two-liners, and maybe a handful of them were 3-liners, but no lengthy questions at all. There were two cost-related questions, but no calculation basically. It's just that the CPI is greater than 1, then what is the status of the project? Things like that.
Mm.
And it was mostly agile, communication, stakeholder, and pretty much all of them were like situational questions and more of process related. Um, and there was one drag and drop for the power interest grid. They had given the people like marketing director, HR, and those people, we have to drag and put them in the right place. How do you monitor them, engage them? So that was the only drag and drop question I had. First section was easy. I wouldn't say very easy, but easy. I finished it 10 minutes early. So what happened was after the first section for the break, I stepped out, and then I had kept my stuff in the locker. I had some chocolates and I had water. So I asked them if I can open the locker, and they said, "Yeah, you can." And I used my cell phone. They saw me using the cell phone, and they said, "You cannot go inside the test room because
Yeah,
you use the cell
you
phone."
cannot use the cell phone.
So I did not know that, and I came out on a scheduled break. It was a scheduled 10-minute break, and they made me sit outside, and they did not let me go inside the test center.
Hmm.
So around 20 minutes was gone because they immediately called the PMI to complain. They called and
Let's slow down. Okay. So what happened here? Step one, you in the break, you went.
yeah, it was a scheduled break.
Was scheduled.
Yeah, and then I used my locker so I could have water and eat some chocolate. And I also wanted to let Ram and Sudha know that it went well because I have a lot of health issues. So I just want to let them know that I'm doing okay. But the staff who were sitting there, they saw and they said, "Did you use the cell phone?" I said yes, and they said, "You're not supposed to use the cell phone. You cannot go inside the testing room
Okay.
now."
Okay.
So then they called the PMI and they had to ask if I'm allowed to continue the testing.
Hmm.
And I told them that, there was a reason that I had to let my husband know, and, it was a scheduled break and everything. And they said, and then PMI said, they let me do the exam then. Usme to 20 minutes gaya. 20 minutes was gone in that,
Your
but they
exam.
stopped the time. They
Oh,
stopped the time for me.
okay. Okay. So
Yes.
the thing is that they stopped the timer. Your exam was working. Now let me tell you one thing. The person does not know why did the PMI allow you. When you go to the schedule break, you cannot go to the first 60 question. Even if in that time you open the book and start reading, it does not matter because you
Yeah,
cannot go to the first 60 section. That's done. That's why
exactly.
PMI allowed you.
Ah, okay, okay,
Because
okay.
they
Yeah,
PMI knew that, Pearson does not know that. Because they are just the providing facility that the question number 61 that you are going to get has no relation whatsoever with the first 60 question. It's the entirely
correct.
different thing. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Then,
20 minutes, I was completely down, upset. My morale was down. And then the next 60, my focus was out.
of course.
And my mood was gone, and I wasn't sure how my results will come, what will they do. So, but somehow I was able to get through it. Unnecessary stress, that was.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, but second 60, I finished on time. I had about I think 8 minutes left.
Okay.
And then the third one was a little bit difficult. The last portion of that third set was a little bit difficult. 1 minute remaining. I had two questions, and I used that servant leadership mentality. I could not even understand the question because I'm stressed, I'm tense because of the time. So I used that servant leader mentality, and then I picked and I got done. One thing I have to tell you that the elimination technique really worked. I was able to eliminate two for all the questions. Out of the four, I was able to easily eliminate two. And there was that strike through tool. I used that and I just eliminated. And the remaining two, I went back and I read the question again, and then I was able to select it.
Hmm.
So the elimination technique worked, and then the agile mindset, 23 principles. Sudha had sent me some 23 principles, agile mindset. I kept reading that every day, and your booklet helped. I used to keep reading that before I do the mock. I used to read these two and then give the mock. So I have done pretty much most of the mocks. I told Sudha, just give me whatever you want me to do, I'll do everything. So that really helped me. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I say, sweat in the preparation. Sweat in the preparation. So you are so over prepared that when you went to the exam, you are able to manage that.
And
Right?
still, I was not confident.
I'm very happy. If God forbid something has happened in the opposite direction because of the tension, let's say you would have failed, like I'm 100% sure you were not gonna give the exam again. I was
No,
100%.
sir. Actually, I had changed my mind that if I failed, I have come all the way this long. Might as well finish it. Got the PMP, right. So I
Okay,
had changed my mindset.
okay, awesome, awesome. Because I
Yeah,
remember,
but I didn't have to do that now.
yeah. No, never. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I ask, okay, when I ask this thing that like I didn't know that issue, and Sudha did not told me. Now I know Vanita give exam at 8 a.m. The exam is supposed to end at 12:30. Okay. Now that is I know that as a normal standard, you go to the exam, the US exam starts on time. Okay, starts on time. You have 4 hours, 10 minutes break. So 4:20, 4:15, the exam should after 4 hours, like 12:15. And exactly that happened yesterday with Vanita. I was in live coaching call. Vanita didn't know that. I was in a live coaching call. She called me. I put her on the speaker.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, I told everyone just listen. I didn't know if Rita passed or failed, but
Oh my God.
I knew that I was confident. I said, "Yes, Vanita, what happened?" Put you on the speaker, and you told I passed the exam, right? So
Yeah.
same I was expecting. So I messaged at 12 to Sudha. Sudha showed me picture with Ram that we are waiting outside. Then I did the calculation. At 12:40, I did a video call to Sudha. I did a video or audio. I said, what is happening here?"
Mm.
That was the reason because I was very nervous about you, and especially, but this is for everyone who will watch this video later on. If you have a health condition, communicate that to PMI. Okay, PMI is very good at this thing. If you have a health condition, they will help you.
Yeah, actually, I had a note from the doctor. I have a problem sitting down for a long time. So I had a note from the doctor and I had it in my hand only. But I didn't have to use it. So I told them, I had to let my husband know. That's why I texted. But I guess PMI, they told PMI also the same reason. I guess they were okay with that.
Yeah,
Mm.
PMI told. Okay, so how many drag and drops question?
I had only one drag and drop for the power interest grid.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay. Power interest grid. And Vanita, you?
I had no drag and drop at all. I had a lot of Tuckman ladder actually.
I
So I
Hmm.
didn't
was
have a
very
single
happy.
Tuckman ladder.
I
No.
was so happy seeing Tuckman ladder.
Okay, okay. Anything else, Vanita, you would like to share to the people who are going to appear for the exam?
Sure. So it is overwhelming. The journey is overwhelming for sure. It is going to be challenging, but be rest assured, you guys are in safe hands. Amir's team is wonderful. Sudha and Saeed both were amazing coaches that we got. And like Priya said already, you text Sudha, even if it is like 1 o'clock in the morning. We are doing our mocks. It's just 1 in the night, but you will get a response from Sudha right away. And then I was texting Priya and saying, "Ye ladki soti bhi hai ya nahi?"
She's
Because
amazing.
you
She's
text her
amazing.
at 6 o'clock in the morning, she would respond at instantly. So, and certain days, if she did not respond, I was worried. I'm like, is she okay? What happened? She's not responded.
Yeah.
So then I was
Ab-
like, maybe finally she's sleeping. So it's a great team, lovely. It was a great journey. I think it was possible because we all had a backup of your team, Amir, for sure.
I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Anything else you want to share, my friend, Priya?
No, I agree to Vinita. I mean, you will have days where you'll feel low, and some of the marathons really got me down. And, it was so hard. And I remember one marathon, I was just completely out. I said, I'm not doing PMP anymore. Let it be whatever it is. I am done with it. And then that's when you also called me, sir. Remember that, after.
Reschedule the exam. I asked you to reschedule this. You said no. I'm not.
No, I said I won't reschedule. It is what it is. I am done. But then 2, 3 days, I had to unwind myself, just not do PMP and just calm myself. And then I got back the momentum. And after that, Vinita was like, I don't want to do
Just
PMP anymore.
just two
She
days,
got down.
not even 2 weeks before my exam date. Remember,
Yes.
Priya?
Yes.
I was probably just 10 days away from my exam, and I was into that slump where I'm like going down. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I don't know why did even Ram tell me this, and I was like removing all my anger on Ram. मैंने कहा कहाँ से ये मिल गया इसको? But it went back. Priya controlled
Ram is
me.
there. Ram is there.
No, Vinita, that is why
Anji,
I was making all those coffee for you guys.
that
Yeah,
was
she used to come home for group study and Ram used to
we
make
used to
coffee for
study
us.
together,
बोला,
and
यार मेरी वजह से ये प्रॉब्लम है तो let me at least make coffee.
then we used to have some
Ram, I
world's
need
best
to take a picture
coffee.
of all of you together. Vanita, do you, a second, let me take a picture. Okay, let me remove myself and then put a thumbnail. Just 1 second.
नहीं
हाँ.
आप होना चाहिए.
Okay, okay,
Uh-huh.
okay. Okay, I will share it with you.
Huh.
Okay, so one thing I actually love, and you guys remember, what did I say on the end of day one? And I told you I will say that on your journey. What was that thing? Change is hard in the beginning, messy in the middle.
Massive in the
That
middle.
was messy and
It
beautiful at
was.
the end.
It was.
From day one till yesterday, I was like, I knew I didn't have any confidence.
Yeah, I
I didn't
think
have any confidence.
more than me, it was Priya who was worried about my result, and I kind of shared that feeling today because I was checking the clock like every second. मैंने कहा अभी तक इसका call नहीं आया, क्या हुआ क्या हुआ? I was so worried, and when I called Priya yesterday, she was almost crying
Almost, I
that
was
I
crying.
she was crying that I passed. मतलब प्रिया को बिल्कुल hope नहीं थी कि हम पास होंगे.
And
ऐसा
what
नहीं.
happened?
Vinita, one person was always confident, that is Prem. For both.
I don't know how he was, but
मुझे
yeah.
भी था confidence. I was
Sudha was also one person who said,
Yeah,
"Don't
she was
worry,
con-
हो
she,
She was
जाएगा."
confident, yeah.
she's an amazing coach. Yes,
He's a
definitely.
great coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you very much, guys. All of you are so awesome. It has been a great journey. Ram, I will come. I told this to Sudha in month of January. I have a conference in Miami. So I would love to come and dinner on me. I would love to host and I will come with family. So Vanita, I for sure I'm meeting Sudha for sure. So I would love also to meet you guys. I will be
Definitely,
coming
sir.
in the month of January with my family.
Please come, please
Absolutely.
come.
Please
Yeah.
Yes,
come. You're
yes,
more than
definitely. We'll
welcome.
Yeah, I
meet.
have already paid for the conference. I have already paid $5,000. I will be coming.
रामी लेके आना है हमको.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you very much, everybody. And Vanita and Priya, I'm gonna ask, and Sudha, this is your responsibility. Get 20 questions from them.
Okay.
Boy, 20, sir.
20?
For PMP
25
marathon.
जाएंगे.
For PMP marathon. For PMP marathon.
हाँ ठीक है.
Thank you
Because
so much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Amir, it
Yes.
was really nice. It was
thank you.
great.
अभी they will miss studying.
I know.
Not now.
We can do
Not
PGMP.
anytime
Ram
soon.
is doing.
नहीं तो मैंने इन लोग को बोला देखो डोंट लूज द मोमेंटम 2-3 मॉक करते रहो.
Yeah, for sure. But think about it for Priya, think through it. When you think the next step is for you, then you join, right? Then
Definitely,
you join.
sure.
Thank you, Ram, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, bye.
Bye.